pleasure.
Um, so Jason, Dante lives in Brazil. What do you know in Portuguese?
Oh man, oh man, here we go. You know what? I don't know much, so I apologize. I don't know much in Portuguese. I'm learning Hawaiian right now on my show, so and I'm barely getting through that. So I apologize. I do some Portuguese while I'm in it, but we had some beautiful extras who were from Brazil, and they would give me lines to say, and it was fun. So I would just interact with some of our cast, and we would drop little lines in there here and there. So I'm sorry. You're the first one up. I don't know. I can't ramble off Portuguese right now.
That's okay. So for the next movies, when you're done, to come to Brazil and you learn Portuguese here.
I would love to. I would love to. I got hired very quickly, and I try to do my best. As I hopefully you guys like it. So
So Dante is a very different type of villain in the franchise because he's mean, but he's also very funny. What was your inspiration to create him?
uh well, he's a very wounded character, and he had a lot, his life taken away from his father, and even though his father was a bad man, he still loved his dad, and always wanted to impress his father. And so I think once they took that away from him, he was very. I wanted to play someone who's very, very broken, and he is, he's very sadistic, and so he gets joy out of hurting people. And so I built this character actually in the weirdest way. I started with colors, and that was like I wanted to make these welcoming colors. I did everything in pastels because you're like, oh, you're intrigued by this guy. And then I put these weird contacts in where my eyes, I have like greenish, I have like hazel eyes, and when I put just brown eyes in, it looks a lot scarier. And so I wanted to make him this. It's kind of inviting, but then when you got that close to him, he was the devil, and he was just evil. And so I kind of just played around with that kind of idea.
And which one was the most difficult scene to shoot?
I mean, the first one was pretty difficult with Charlize. She's she's one of our greatest actors, and I was pretty nervous working with her, and because she's top, and no, that was my first day on set, and I had to, and she just kind of very intimidating. She's just so good. So that was like my introduction, and then after that, I think everything else is just so much fun. I think we went straight into Rome, and I felt very comfortable on the motorcycle. So that was like a massive dream come true, just like being in Rome, probably one of my favorite cities of all time, and being able to ride around without a helmet and do most of my own stunts. I had an amazing stunt man who did some of the scarier bike stunts, and just to keep me safe. And but yeah, dude, riding around in Rome on a motorcycle on a Harley was like a dream come true. So
So are you a good driver?
yeah, yeah, I'm a good driver, sure.
And how is the feeling of getting into a 10 movie franchise in the 10th movie?
I mean, what a just. I mean, it's an honor to be a part of it. I think what Vin has created and the cast is just it's an amazing thing to be a part of. I watched it when I was a very young man, and I really like Paul, and I think it was something that I was like, I love cars, I love motorcycles. Maybe someday I'll be in it, and then I got asked to be a part of it. It's an honor, and to play this character is really. I haven't got to play a villain in a very long time, and I do like playing the villain. And I'm obviously, most of my fans know me. I'm all right with dying, and I don't hold that too dear. Being Drogo and like Duncan and things like that. So I was like, yeah, I don't mind dying. I don't mind taking all these guys on and getting in trouble. So it's an honor, and I think just kudos to them, man. I can't believe there's 10 of these. I mean, it's one of a kind.
Wow.